This is Matt from MGMT Boston. On this episode of The Lantern, we are with the Enlaye team. We have Philippe and Stamati. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. What are you and your team building?
Yeah, thanks for having us. So at a very simple level, Enlaye is an AI native company that helps the built world, think construction, infrastructure, that kind of thing, better manage risk across the whole life cycle of projects.
Now, building an early stage startup, obviously there's so much to do, so much that you all are focused on. As we think about the fall of 2025 into the end of the year and even beyond, what are you and your team focused on?
Yeah, so the summer is construction season, so we spent most of the summer really focused with our customers on the features, the bug fixes, all of that stuff. And so now we have a laundry list of work to do. So I'd say the end of the year is really focused around adding a few members to the team and then growing our presence in the Northeast and Boston area. We actually already have a presence in North America and in Europe, but this is really the fall of back to the US, so to speak.
So as an AI company, one of the main things that we're constantly working on is improving our AI and its abilities. So a big focus of the fall is going to be improving and building upon the features that our AI is capable of doing already. Another big aspect is, at least in the construction world, there's a lot of software out there, a lot of data, a lot of unused data, and they like to store that data on different types of software platforms. And one of our goals is to integrate into as many of those as possible to go and get that data and help builders better identify and manage their risks.
Now, we're at the Harvard Innovation Lab. Maybe behind us you can see Harvard Stadium, which looks like the Coliseum. Wow. As we think about the Coliseum, the larger Coliseum of building in the marketplace, what have you learned building this company, entering into the place where you could build this company from your career that you would pass back to other builders in Boston and beyond?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I know that when you start off, it feels like you need an answer to everything.
Sure.
And honestly, the biggest learning is you kind of have to, but it's also healthy to sequence it out and to reach out to support systems when they're available. So we're really happy to be plugging the iLab, so to speak, because essentially we're part of what's called the LLX cohort, so the Alumni Launch Lab, basically, meaning we're the only construction tech, but we're with fellow founders that are at similar stages. And honestly, yes, all startups are different and teams are different, you work on different things, but there's certain things about growing a company that you just find yourself at similar stages.
Totally.
And having access to those people is a real benefit, both when you're on a high and they're on a low and vice versa. And so we cannot be grateful enough for the ecosystem that we're members of here at the iLab. It's our second year. We're one of the largest companies in the cohort now, so we're kind of giving back this year, but last year it was really helpful.
And last but not least, how can we help your team grow here in Boston and beyond?
Yeah, so on the builder side, as a former GC myself, we're always looking for connections to new GCs and also to new owners because we serve both sides of the negotiation table. If you guys could see behind the camera, you'd realize that there's a new campus being built that way, a new condo that way, a new theater that way. There's construction everywhere, which is really good to see because Boston's needed it for a while.
Yes.
That means there's a lot of work out there. So some builders, some designers, some owners, we'd like you to send them our way.
And on the tech side of things, we're looking for really talented engineers to come join us. And, as important as having really great skills and a thirst for learning and improving is to join a startup, we're also really interested in what we've been calling founder mindset. So having that real passion to go own something within a small team and work hard with the people around you.
Because honestly, you're always going to have lots of scope in a startup. So it's not about the exact job description, it's about how thirsty you are to go fill your plate when it naturally empties itself.
And not being afraid to wear many different hats.
Yeah, totally.
This is the Enlaye team, Matt from MGMT Boston on this episode of The Lantern. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Our pleasure.